Hey guys, this is Dano from Hidden Bigfoot Research Lab, and well, we are sitting out here next to the motorized kayak. I got my numbers put on it, like I'm registered, I'm legal, other than I have a license plate, but I have nowhere to mount it on this trailer. It's so light, it floats. There's also that. That's another problem for another day. So I don't know if I've said in the videos or if I've uploaded or what, so we'll just bring it up. When I've been out on the boat, I love it, but it seems like I'm not planing out right, or it seems like I'm not throttling up completely. Okay, and we're gonna pause right there. Good old editing Dano here. It seems like we're doing this all the time. I've been editing more though. But we were talking about how I didn't think I was planing out right, and I still don't think I am. But, I don't know, it wasn't the engine, or I made a lot of changes, and I talked about the governor and all that, you'll see. But this was the first couple days I had it, and once I changed the governor, I did get what I wanted, yes. I figured out what the problem is, and there's nothing I can do about it with this current build. The way the Mokais, I don't know how to say this. If someone knows, put it in the comments. But the way that these jet boats, motorized kayaks, are made, the jet is pushing out and it's locked. It can go left to right, but it don't go up and down. The problem is the faster you go, the more the boat wants to plane up in the water, which causes from the back side of the boat, the jet that's spraying out, the more the boat stands up, the more that jet points down. So you're cutting into the water, and water's still spraying and everything, but you're going, and I mean, there's the plane out problem. If I could adjust the up and down of the plane, or of the tilt, whatever, then I could adjust the boat and get top speed. Unfortunately, I can't do that, and I could put more weight in the front of the boat, but that's going to restrict things. And I'm really looking for a jet ski build just to rip out everything and complete new all the way out. But I've got to use this thing some before I start rebuilding it. So if I mention anything about the governor or the plane or any of that, I figured it out. This is a few weeks, a month or so past was when I first got it, and I had no one to talk to, no one to ask. I mean, it was just figure it out and look up stuff and stuff as it is. I'm just editing stuff and adding stuff as we go. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I'm a one-man crew. But alright, let's check this out. And I pulled the engine out, which is literally just... Oh, I wanted to show y'all that. This was in a different video. Here's that engine locking design. Now that I got it actually out, you just... bloop. And it click, 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 click. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I wanted to look at that throttle, and I did, and I pulled the spark plug out, and I cleaned stuff. I've been doing a few things, and like wiping up oil, and I just got a good picture of the tag here. And throttle, honestly, like I thought it was hitting the way it looked. This is kind of this wasn't the original engine for this boat. The guy upgraded it, and I believe he had the one guy that does all the upgrading to these boats. I'm pretty sure he did it. Like, I didn't really like this design, but I mean, it's working. See, like, he's got the cable just wrapped around, and there's not really a better way. And I thought the throttle was hitting right there and wasn't opening up. That's why I took it out before I started adjusting it. I wanted to make sure it was actually opening completely, and I think if it's not, I mean, it's minute, so I don't think that's my problem. I might have a little bit of slack in the line, but I'm looking at this governor, and one guy is the one who put this in. I see there's writing on it, do not adjust, and I don't know, I mean, there may be some special adjustment going on here, but I also kind of wonder if maybe the old boy that does these boats adjusted it one notch too low, like he should have been one more higher. It's almost where I want to be at, but it's like I'm hitting 60% of the throttle. Like, I'm not trying to redline the engine. I'm not trying to blow it up. No. But I'm not planing out right. And this is a motor upgrade. I should be able to plane out. I can hear it. It's like when you're mowing on turtle when you're mowing your yard. I mean, it just, to my ear, and I've been doing this my whole life. I mean, I know engines. Personally, I feel like I'm not throttling up completely. And I don't mean dangerous, just like a working full throttle. All right, editing Dan L from the future again. I wanted to jump in here one more time. I keep complaining about the plane out and the adjustment, and I did adjust it. I think I got a video of that later, but I wanted to show you real quick. I did buy an RPM meter. See, I mean, I love it. Got a book. It got all this cool stuff. I like it. I see what they did, because what the governor was set, and it maxed out at about 4,000 RPMs. That's what the reading showed me. And if we look here at this graph that came with the dyno test, the most efficient spot was right about 4,000 RPMs. And I see why it was set at that for now. And I didn't like that. So yeah, I did adjust it one up. And I just leave my engine set to about 3/4 now, like a normal boat engine. And then whenever I do boost up, it goes up to about 6,000, 7,000 RPMs at full throttle. And that's just how I personally like it. So I'm going to leave it where I got it set at, but that's my personal opinion. But either way, yeah, that is what happened. I mean, I see why it was done like that after I got the RPM meter. I just wanted to add that in there. All right, back to your normal older footage of me with this. So I think I'm gonna adjust that just one notch over. And I noticed I did loosen it a second ago, but this insulation, man, I keep hitting it and it's making me itchy. But I did start it on the ground a second ago. I just leaned the tire on it because that's how I was trying to check the throttle. But when I was starting it, it was trying to jump around, but I only needed to run it for, you know, just like 20 seconds. Just so that I could actually look at how stuff is operating. I'm gonna put this back in the boat. I'm gonna play with that governor the next couple days, or next couple trips. I do notice there's no spring. It's like it's turned all the way down instead of being here where there's one more notch. And yeah, and see, I really like this motor in and out design, because they did it this way, and like it just unscrews. Quick little speed clip, quick little speed clip, quick little clip. Even the fuel lines and choke, or the throttle line and choke, all have little speed clips on them. I've been releasing the shaft, then pulling the motor. I think it releases easy, but I was having an issue putting it in a couple days ago. And the gas lines, they all quick connect, snap in and out. And oh, when I was reading, I think these put out 10 amp for power. And yeah, that'll charge a battery good. I mean, not like a car, but I mean, yeah, that'll charge a battery good. Yeah, let me throw this engine back in. But I did get the governor moved over just one notch. I may have to put a string or a spring or something on there. But I was putting this back together. And I noticed, since it's not the original engine, this has been modified just a little bit. And to keep it from unlocking, he just had 2 zip ties on it, which worked perfect. Yeah. But it looked like there used to be some little clip right there that would go through. It's just gone now. With the zip ties, I mean, I couldn't get it undone, so yeah, that was fine. Just need to hook all this stuff back up, which I can't do one-handed. Can't see. Okay, got it. It just goes on there just like that, and the throttle, and I did unplug this wire. I gotta plug that back in, because that's part of the kill switch. Again, I need 2 hands. So yeah, I need to hook that wire back up, hook that back up. I got the impeller unhooked, but this only takes just a few seconds. The whole point of these was to be able to pull them out and put it in your trunk. I mean, these are so cool. I got her in the hose now, so slide her forwards and then lock her in. I'll make sure I got my throttle still right. Needs some adjustment done there. Can you see it's even loose? See that? I don't like that. I should be able to adjust that out just a little bit. And it is possible to open a zip tie. I'm going to show y'all. And then I'm going to reuse this thing. Okay. You see the zip tie has a little trigger there. If you take something like a knife, just don't cut yourself. I use this voltmeter, or this test light. And if you push down, trying to get that to focus. If you push down that tooth, the zip tie will just slide right out. Loosen up that adjustment. Screw down 2 notches. Alright, I need to pull the spring back. And that rod that's right, that this nut is on, I need to just tighten it a little bit until I pull the slack out of this cable right here. I just need to pull that out. With 2 hands, but that's how that works. If I adjust that rod in, it'll move the piece out just a little bit because it don't have to go far. Okay, yeah, I used up all the adjustment here, so I'm gonna back that back off. I was looking at this right here, and looking into the hole, I can see there is a a set screw. I can pull it out there because I mean that don't seem like much, but stuff like that adds up. You'd be amazed. And a little loose is okay, but I mean that's a little bit. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, see, now I got that set screw cut open, and I just need to back it off a tiny bit, pull the cable through, and like I said, I'm just taking the slack out. I'm not making major adjustments here. Okay, I got it all set up. I did move I moved the governor over just one, because like I said, I don't want to blow it up. I just want more than 60%. And I was having it idle a little high, but then I saw my choke was half. And I've got the impeller out, so the only thing I'm spinning is the engine and the clutch. I'm not doing any sort of dry spinning here. Yeah, see, you can see the grate down there. There's a few thieves and stuff from where I went out in it. I'm pretty clean now. I got it all hooked back up. I did adjust the do not adjust rod, and I may put it back. I'll just have to see how it does in the water. And I'm not saying he did anything wrong. I'm just saying, you know, personal preference. I actually do machines and mechanics and stuff like that, so I'm not afraid to push it a little bit more. And I did order a tachometer, but it won't be here for a couple days. And once I get it, I can actually tell where this engine is running at. And it's real cool. It just wraps around the spark plug wire. I was looking at this, it's like a dash for this thing. It goes like right here. And it gives you a bunch of cool stuff. Because I was thinking about modifying this. It's sealed plastic. Like, I guess it helps it float. Don't know. That wasn't in the manual. Or at least not the manual I got. And I wish I could find more specs and actual numbers on stuff and maximum speeds and I mean, I wish I could find what all this stuff was actually rated for. And I did clean the spark plug some. Okay, let's try that again. The phone quit recording. Yeah, see, it pulled first strike. That does sound a little fast, yeah, but I'll just have to see. I'll take the wrench with me. Why aren't my kill switch working? I'll figure it out though. There we go. I got the kill switch working now. I guess the zip tie was like pushing this apart or something. And I'm just gonna make a wiring harness clip. What is that? I have not seen that yet. I gotta figure out where that came from. Out of my boat? Is that out of my stuff? Where did it come from? I haven't even seen a screw like that. Huh. I don't know. Wait, it might come out of here. Because I think that was mounted. Okay, I may have figured it out. I think it came off of the diaphragm pump. So I can put that back in. If I get to the water, that's all I got. I think I got it all fixed, or got it where I want to. And I have to move that governor back down one notch. But I just want to see what it's like here. I mean, I may have to make a mental note that I've got it unlocked, jailbroken. I've got more than I should, maybe. I don't know. I gotta get it in the water. I can't tell without having the weight of the water going through the impeller. So yeah, we'll check it out. Let it cool down some. I may go down tonight, but I may just go in the morning. I did get it out here, but I didn't go to the same place. I'm on a little place. It's called Ramsey Slough. It's not too bad, but I used to be so afraid to come in here with my bigger boats because there's so many stalks everywhere. And on like the back of the mountain, like down here at the bottom of the mountain, like it gets deep and it changes completely. And I've just never made it to the back side because my boats were never big or never small enough. But this motor, yeah, I just started it. There was people at the boat ramp and I didn't want to be recording. It was like someone was doing a birthday. And there was something. There's also a lot of buffalo in here. I spot them a bunch here. But the motor's feeling way better since I changed that governor. I'm hoping that's what it was. I won't know until I get back out on the river. But from what I can tell, and yeah, the motor don't sound like it's gonna blow up, nothing like that. I think it just got governed out too low. And that may have been where they liked it. You know, that's just kind of one of those opinion things. But yeah, there's some, but I'm gonna get off here so I'm not recording people. Sorry, I started talking to people and I didn't make an outro. But yeah, motor ran great. My kill switch wire broke, so I did have to rewire that. I kind of got stuck out there on the water with the engine running, but it idled fine and ran fine for a while. Like, I just chilled and puttered around, had a good trip. But I got a lot more videos coming. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out my other videos, check out all my other stuff. Remember, this video is only like the first few days I had it, and I've done a lot to this boat. There's a lot more videos coming. I've done so much. And don't forget to like and subscribe to all your favorite channels. YouTube really pushes us to push for that. I mean, we don't, us creators don't care, but YouTube does. So, alright, thank you guys. Lates.